Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Seth Paulo, and if this is your first time, make sure you subscribe because I show you simple, easy and affordable DIYs. I also show you ways that you can afford being robbed in Nairobi, and today I am bringing the second episode of Nairobbery. And let me make sure my nose ring is okay because you people harass Essie Apple because she had a nose ring and you said akona kamasi kwa mapua. I don't want that to be the situation with me. And today I'll be talking about the 10 messages or phone calls that you should ignore. I'm sure most of you have received most of these messages. I have actually received the 10 messages I'm going to talk about. And whenever you receive them, just avoid them because they are conmen. They are people trying to live by all means. And let's start with the first message. I actually have a sample here on this phone. It goes like this: please nitumie pesa kwa hii namba sahi, ile ingine iko na shida please. Yes, so they tell you to send money to a different number, no, to the number they've texted you with, because the other number is not working. You need to ask yourself, were you supposed to send money to anyone? And if you're supposed to send money to someone, you should call them and confirm if you're supposed to send to the different number, because if you're not supposed to send money to anyone, then who is this telling you to send money? The second way is your bank account has been locked or deactivated due to wrong KRA pin. I also have a sample message here. Actually, I received so many messages like this one. I don't know if you guys, oh my god, you cannot see. But about 10 messages I've received like this. And it says, the first one, Equity Bank. Your account is temporarily locked. Call or SMS this number for assistance within 2 hours. And this number is not from Equity Bank. And then another one, your account has been locked due to wrong KRA pin. Please contact customer care on this number for assistance within 2 hours for account settings. But then these are not the customer care numbers from Equity Bank. So if you find any number from any bank account that is telling you you have problems, you should not respond to that. Actually, you should report to your nearest bank account. Sorry guys. Oh, let me drink some water. So in short, guys, any customer care calling you, any bank, when they're calling you, they must have their, like, their number comes, the name comes automatically. If it's Equity, it's the same number that you've been using, the same number on your ATM, the same number when you Google. That's the only number that should contact you. The third one is, they send you a message telling you to reverse money they have sent. If someone has sent you money wrongly, just tell them to send that message to 456. I am not sure. I'll confirm and I'll write down there when I confirm the number, but you're supposed to send that number and the money will be reversed. Or tell them to call customer care and have the money reversed, because that moment when you reverse the money back to them, they might get your details, like your pin. Maybe they're monitoring everything you're doing on your phone. So just don't respond to such a message. Let them call Safaricom. That's why customer care exists. Number 4, they send you a message and tell you that, oh, mom is sick, please send this amount of money to this number because we're in the hospital and we need to pay a bill. If you receive such a message, you're going to panic because you're hearing that your mom is sick and you need to send money ASAP, and maybe they're even telling you it's just 2,000. So you're like, okay, I have the money, so maybe let me send it. No, before you do that, call whoever, call your mother, call your dad, call whoever is near them and confirm that your parent or your sibling or whoever it is, they're actually in hospital and they need assistance, because maybe this is even a friend that knows you, and that's why they're using even names that they know, like mom is here in this hospital, maybe it's the general hospital next to your home. Okay, so the other message you should ignore is where someone tells you that they have been arrested and you should send them money to bail them out. Or else they send you a message and say, nimeachiliwa, I hope ulinitumia pesa, ile pesa. So you need to ask yourself, what did this person do to get arrested? Because first of all, you might be responding to a criminal and incriminate yourself. So first of all, call to confirm who is this person asking for assistance. If they're claiming to be your friend, your sister, make sure it's them. Just don't act out of what is this called? Like without thinking. Don't act without thinking. First of all, confirm this is your hard earned money. If you lose it, you're going to feel like shit. And the sixth way, the sixth message that you should not respond to is one that my dad was sent and he actually panicked. And someone called my dad and said that we caught your daughter cheating in the national examinations. So you should send us these. Actually, they asked for 20,000. So you should send us 20,000 so that you don't forward your daughter. And then they're like, they even knew my sister's details. They knew her name, the school she was in, her admission number. So we are like, wow, this must be someone who knows you. So when you receive a message of someone telling you your daughter has been caught cheating in an exam and you should send an amount, first of all, call the school administration, confirm that's true. And if they've been caught, you might end up bribing and they'll still be forwarded, or you might also be accused of bribery. So you should be wise when you might be trying to help your daughter, but then you end up getting into shit, both of you. And the other one, oh my god, guys, this one is not easy. This list is not easy. The second message that you should ignore is actually a phone call that I received of someone who called and said that, Cecilia, there's a problem with your data subscription, your Safaricom data subscription, and I was like, I have not subscribed to any data subscription, and they tried to like keep confusing me, and I was like, so you're calling on behalf of Safaricom? And I was like, Safaricom should have the customer care number. Why are you calling me from this number? And they just cut the number, like they ended the call. So if someone is telling you there's a problem with your data subscription, maybe they want to get your details and they'll be stealing your data. And the eighth message that you should not respond to is where it could be a friend, it could be someone from a WhatsApp group, it could be whoever, and they ask you to send your details so that they can open a bank account online for you. And the details they ask you is your name, your three names, I think, your a picture of your ID, your front and your back ID, and that is all you need to commit a crime. So first of all, they might get your details, register a SIM card because they already have your details, register a SIM card with your number, take loans, and then you find your name in the KRA and you're like, I have not taken any loan, but your details were used to secure a loan for someone. So if you need to open a bank account, just go to your nearest branch. It's not actually hard, or even do it yourself online. It's not hard. If you need to know how to do it, just Google their tutorials on how to open an account online, or even you can call customer care. So just don't give out such details, even if you trust your friend. This is Nairobi. Yes, this is Nairobi, and when it comes to money, just don't trust anyone. And the ninth one is one that they target people who love easy money. And they tell you that you have won 100,000 shillings and you should contact this number so that you know how to collect your money. And you have never even participated in any lottery. You've never played any game, but you think miraculously that God has answered your prayers that you never actually tried to achieve, and you have won 100,000, and in that process they confuse you. You send, maybe they tell you to send 20,000 as transaction money so that you receive 100,000, and you send your money and they block you and you have not won anything. So if you actually, even these games where you participate so that you win money, most people end up losing. Like 1,000 people submit the games and only one person wins. So think, Are you going to be one among 999? What are the chances that you're going to win, and what are the chances that you're going to lose your money? And the 10th message that you should not respond to is any message that has been sent to you, maybe on WhatsApp or Instagram, that goes with https. The link starts with http but doesn't have an s at the end. If it doesn't have an S, it means it's not secured, because the S stands for security. So if it's HTTP, you've been told you have won data bundles, or you can win 1 GB. You just need to click to that link, and the link is HTTP. Don't. That could be a hacker. They will get access into your information, and they will do whatever they want to do with your information, and at the end of the time you will end up being in trouble. And those are the messages that you should not respond to, the phone calls that you should not respond to, and basically anything that your conscience tells you to think twice. If you have any doubts, just don't respond to it. And I hope you have learned a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything to add, you can add it on the comment section. Make sure you turn on the notification bell, because my next DIY, you are not ready for this. You are not ready for this. Also, follow me on Instagram. Sorry, someone is trying to call. And I think I'll end my video at that. If you have not followed me on Instagram, I'm Steph Paulo. Follow me and turn on the notification bell, subscribe, share with your friends, and let me see you in the next video. I love you guys. Bye bye.